in the link below. But here, this particular software is used to build plug and play models, right? And it is very beneficial and very easy to do all the automations in just a workflow type of activity. So this is an open source network and it has a lot of libraries of packages that are there. Like all the machine learning models, whether it be supervised, unsupervised, everything is there. They have methods of doing sampling, missing value treatment, and all the machine learning algorithms that we use. So this is the interface when you open KNIME, right? This is a general thing that you have when you get KNIME. And there are, I will just walk you through the browser here. There is something called as a KNIME Explorer, where they have examples of some of the modules that we are using. And there is something called as Workflow Coach, right? Wherein there are different things of different activities are mentioned, like Excel reader, CSV reader, and these are the node repositories. So different types of node repositories are here. So if we want, suppose you want to use XG, if you want to use some sampling, so there are different types of sample, regression. You can see there are different types of regressions that we can use. So there are a lot of things that are available that we can use, right? So one quick example I want to show you here, right? Building a simple tree. So this is one of the modules that talks about the different things that are in a machine learning life cycle, right? That KNIME is covering. It can be a simple model training for classification. And these are the different tools, right? As most of you know about a modeling process, right? We need to do, first of all, some data reading. Then we need to do some EDA, exploratory analysis. Then we need to do some data partition, right? Test and train. Then we need to train the model. Then we need to apply the model. And we need to, after that, applying the model, we need to do the scoring and find out whether the model is clean or not. So these are the few of the things that we do. Also, as you can see, there are options to do descriptive statistics, which is a part of the EDA, to do some visualization and interaction table that is there. So these are the things that generally we do. And these things are called as a workflow objects, right? And these are available in the object browser on the KNIME Explorer. So I will just show you one particular thing that we are taking out, right? For our reference. Suppose we want to take an example. This is the best way to learn about the different objects that are there and how it is running, right? So first thing, as we all know, is getting the data, right? Data access. So let me open data access, common type files, read a CSV. So what will I do is I will just create a data loading example. I will just double click this and you can see how a particular thing is there. But I want to take a simple, you can say CSV file, read a CSV file. And this is a very simple example, which is reading an auto MPG, miles per gallon file that is there. So when I go here, right click and I do configure, you can see this particular file is here, right? Auto MPG is there. This location is there. When I do execute, okay, and then what happens then? I can view the table, right? I can view the table. I can view the files that are there. This is, can you see? This is D. This is the these are the names that are there, and these are the things that are there. So these are the row IDs, and few things we can do here is, this is standard double, right? This is an integer default. So you can give different parameter types that are there, but I just want to show you if I want to configure this limit rows encoding, these are the options, different options that are there. And here what we can do is we can change the file accordingly, right? We can put any CSV that we have. Like if I go to my downloads, or I can go to 1 second. Let me open one file that is here in my data science course, ML master files. See, air passenger is one file. I just put the path here and I do apply. Okay. Okay. And then when I do execute, you see the colors, right? Red means it is not working. Yellow, it is working. And green is it has worked. And then when I do file table, you can see the file. This is the month and this is the number of passengers that are there. And this will also give you some specifications, right? Of whether it is a string or a number. So these are some of the simple parameters that we can do from a K9, which is very useful for us. Okay, and then we can do a lot of other things like that we can see from here and understand. Uh, so if you want to do some filtering, right? If you double click on filtering, you can see one example like that, validating database. So what I suggest is to go and see all the things what is happening here so that you can become little comfortable on the different objects that are available in K9 and you can practice. So one of the things that I have done very recently is the Titanic data, right? The Titanic data that is there, I did an exploration, right? So I will just quickly show, it is green, so I can just see the table. So this is the Titanic data set that is there. Uh, I have, when I did Data Explorer, I added Data Explorer, then I did filter. There is an option for filter table. And then you can see these are the things that are there. Also, suppose here I want to get the scatter plot for this particular thing, right? Uh, then what I do is, so give me 1 second. Yeah, from node repository, I will select scatter. Okay, I will take a JavaScript because JavaScript is supposedly it is a good works very well with K9, right? Then I will connect. I'll delete Data Explorer for now. I'm going to connect scatter plot, configure. So survived. Okay, let me. We want to see between survived and age. I want to execute. Some problem is coming. Okay, let me see. Just 1 minute. So there is some error in this, right? So we have to debug this. When it is exclamation mark, it means there is some issue, right? So we need to do some configuration. Now Can we check the data right once? So survived is a string, correct? So that is fine. We want to make it. So let me see here once. What is the thing? Configure MPG and wait. Okay, let me execute. Again, some problem is there. So we have to do one by one. Configure. This is fine. Execute. It is fine. Configure. Can I do a check with an integer and integer? An age. Let me see. Execute and open views. So it should be both numerical, right? So then only the scatter plot will happen, right? So this is the basic about scatter plot. Give it some time to load. It is it will load. So this is a basic scatter plot that is there uh, that we can assess, right? And you can see there is an option here. Then you can change accordingly, right? You can put P class. You can do ticket. So this becomes very easy. Ticket you cannot do because there are so many tickets. So it's very tough for us to do. Cabin is also many things are there. Sex is these are the things that we can check for male and female how it is. So this is the basic method that we can explore. We need to practice. I will talk more about the different things and I will build a full scale model to show in the upcoming videos. And hope this was helpful. Please leave it in a comment if you want to know more and have a great day. Thank you.